So we're gonna paint the sea tomorrow, which these are kind of probably what you think about when you think of traditional ocean sea paintings. Very lots of blue water, blue sky, brown sand. But there's a wide range of examples of great painting in art history. So there's no need for you can paint like that if you want, but there's other things to focus on, like the motion and power of the water. There's been some amazing paintings capturing the movement and power of the waves, um, which could be really exciting too. Maybe that's what you want to focus on. Um, there and almost how it almost becomes like an abstraction, but maybe in today, in the workshop, that's what you want to focus on. There have been beautiful abstract paintings, and my special favorite is Etal. She did amazing simplifications of the sea, so that might be more to your liking. And you can pull up an image from your phone of your favorite sea moment or ocean moment, um, and we can simplify it. We can talk about how powerful um, it can be to simplify. And these are Whistler. And also, these are extremely simplified if you think about it. I'm very famous. Fairfield Porter made them basically abstract paintings. His depiction, his water is very different. He also focused a lot on pattern in water. This is a sketch for one of them, which I think shows what he kind of did. We are going to do a sketch before we start. Another thing is the proportion of sky versus water is a huge thing. This very famous Caspar Frederick David. Look at then we shift. We have more water than sky sometimes, more sky than water. That has a big impact. Catherine Bradford puts basically all of her people swimming in the ocean, and it's really kind of a semi-minimalist. So if you want to do that, you could do more of like a merge abstraction and realism and put some people in there. You do not have to have a lot of skill or any skill to paint figures like this, really. I mean, she's beyond skilled, obviously. But if you want to drop people in, she keeps a simplified form. Or you could just almost abstract your version of the ocean to the nth degree. Or you could do a very dark and stormy night. This is Alfred Pinkman Ryder, one of the early American painters, one of my favorites. You could give us a very turbulent sea. You could find inspiration also. Google turbulent sea. I don't know. You could also do a narrative where the sea is part of your story, like Lubaina Himid. I love these paintings. The color, maybe you'll find inspiration in a palette, surprising palette, but she did this whole series of people out to sea. You could use arbitrary colors, which means you use colors not related at all to what you're looking at. You could do a pink sky, purple beach, yellow waves. We could look at surrealists for inspiration. Magritte did an amazing series of the ocean, where he played with juxtaposition and flipping everything around. Juxtaposed like the waves in the boat and all of that. If you really want to go for it, you could do this Salvador Dali inspired. So if you want to see how we did it in the workshop, we first did a 5-shape ocean landscape. So just really basic, broke whatever picture we were using as reference or memory. This was more traditional colors, and then I did more arbitrary colors, like turned the beach pink. So you can really play with it. We did a couple of those, and this is one that one student did I thought was beautiful, and this was another. Really just block it out with the most simple shapes. And then we did 4 to 6 thumbnails on paper. These are digital versions. We did drawings. But like, say if I know I wanted to do a ship, maybe I play with what time of day it is, how the scale of everything, elements that are in there, where everything's happening. And here are some examples from the last workshop that people did. And I think it shows a wide variety of approaches and styles that you can get, and they're all very creative POVs, you'll notice, and I think those thumbnails really help. So this kind of aerial view of the ocean, this really great broken color impressionist approach. This is a painting that was done in 2 hours. I can't believe it. They're all just turned out so beautifully and so different. They are just really did a good job. And let me share with you just a few of the colors that it's good to have on hand, just so you get started with the right colors. I mean, you can use any combination of blue, and I usually pull out a ton of blues and play with. I usually make my shadows like a phthalo green. I like phthalo blues and smalt blues, and then I desaturate and lighten with like Titan buffs, whites, burnt umber, raw umber, azo golds, those kind of things. I'll list some of those colors in the body of the YouTube video. Okay, thanks, bye.